Now let's take a look at diagonal arch and curl. So you already know arch and curl, but as the title suggests, we're going to be working across the diagonal this time, releasing the front of the body. And this is a wonderful movement to do alongside the back lift. So this, the arch, diagonal arch and curl, does for the front what the back lift does for the back. So your start position, you've got your feet up so that your back is in the most relaxed position possible. And you're just going to take one arm behind your head now. You can leave the other arm resting at your side. And we'll start with the arch, so take an inhale. Roll down that tailbone and you'll sense this elbow pushing into the floor and your head pushing into your hand. And you may find that you've gone off a little bit to the side, that you're not rolling directly down the centre of your tailbone, that you're going off to the opposite side a little bit, and that's absolutely fine. And then slowly taking as many breaths as you wish, let it all release so that you're fully relaxed. And then on your next exhale, you're going to flatten your back, feel those ribs drop down. As your head lifts, you bring your elbow in towards the opposite knee. And you'll feel that opening and broadening here of the upper back on that side as the shoulder blade moves outwards. Sense the contraction and then slowly let it just melt away. And once your head lands, your arm can slowly release. Take a nice resting breath. So let's do that one more time. Take an inhale and arch. Slowly breathe as you release back to full relaxation. Take a resting breath. And on your exhale, flatten your back, ribs go down, arm comes up and reach that elbow towards the opposite leg. Sense a contraction on the front, the opening at the back of the body. And then slowly let it all melt away. As your head lands, your elbow can start coming back down to the floor. Till everything is fully relaxed. So take a nice deep breath in just to make sure you've got all the relaxation that's to be had. And now we're going to bring the opposite leg in. So arch and curl on the inhale. And let it all melt, let that lower back float back down. Take a resting breath. And on your exhale, flatten that back, feel those ribs drop down. As the elbow comes up, bring up your opposite leg, bring the knee towards the elbow. We're not trying to touch the elbow and the knee together, we're just bringing them as if to say hello to each other. And then slowly release. Taking as many breaths as you wish. And foot and head land on the floor, and then you can release the elbow down. Take a nice deep breath to make sure everything is released. Now, what can happen for some people with this exercise, so this movement, I hate to call it an exercise, as a result of SMA, instead of just allowing the knee to come up and the back will open in order for that to happen, they've tried to do it with a bit of effort. So yes, they do turn it into an exercise, and they do a bit of a hip hike. That's cheating. They're trying to hike their hip using their waist muscles in order to bring the knee up. And we don't want that happening. We want the tension to stay in the front. So that may be you. Let's find out. Just do a little test on yourself. So this time, put your hands, if it's partly in your waist, and your fingertips are on your hip. And let's see what happens. So take an in-breath. And let it all melt away. A nice resting breath. And on your next exhale, flatten the back, ribs drop, elbow comes up. And as your knee comes up, just check. Can you keep that side of the body nice and long? And then slowly allow everything to release. And now let's swap over and we'll do the other side of the body. So we'll start again just with the upper body. So a nice arch. Your elbow presses in, your chin comes down. Feel that contraction, the lovely opening at the front. And allow it all to melt. And on your next exhale, your back flattens, your ribs come down, elbow comes up and points towards the opposite leg. Sense that widening here and broadening at the back of the body on that side at the top with your shoulder blade coming outwards. And then slowly taking as many breaths as you wish. Slowly release everything down. Once your head lands, you can let the elbow float down back to the mat. Now, because you've already done this on one side, your brain already knows what to do. So we'll go straight into the leg lift this time. So take an inhale and arch. Slowly release. Let everything relax. And then on your next exhale, flatten that back, ribs drop. Bring your head up and also the leg this time. Again, checking that you're not hip hiking. You should sense that broadening here of the lower back. And then slowly let it all melt away. Your feet in headlands or your foot in headlands, allow that elbow to float down. Nice resting breath, and we'll do it one more time. So on your exhale, flatten that back, drop those ribs down. Head comes up, elbow and knee say hello to each other. Feel that contraction from one side of the pelvis to the opposite shoulder. And then slowly release. Take your hand away, straight straighten your legs if that's comfortable for you.